Seniors, stop scrolling. If you're over 60 and you feel weaker than you used to, this is not just aging. It's a warning sign. Most people ignore it until they struggle with stairs, can't get up from a chair easily, or start losing balance and falling. Walking is good, but walking alone usually does not stop muscle loss after 60. That's why so many active seniors still feel shaky and unsteady. Muscles need a stronger signal to stay alive and responsive, especially as we age. Today, I'm going to show you 5 simple movements you can do at home. No gym, no complicated equipment, just your body and maybe a chair. One of these is a movement I want you to keep for life because it trains strength, balance, and confidence at the same time. We'll start by waking up the calves. These are not small muscles. They act like a circulation pump for your legs. When calves get weak, blood and fluid can pool in the lower legs, leading to heaviness, swelling, and that tired, dead leg feeling. Sit tall in a sturdy chair with your feet flat and knees bent. Lift your heels as high as you comfortably can. Hold briefly, then lower slowly. That slow lowering is the key, because it builds strength far better than bouncing. Start with a manageable number of repetitions. Rest and repeat. This movement is very joint-friendly and can be done even if your knees or hips complain. Next, we strengthen the front of the thighs, the muscles that help you stand up, climb stairs, and protect your knees. Sit back in the chair and hold the sides for support. Slowly straighten one leg with the toes pointing up. Pause briefly at the top and intentionally squeeze the thigh. Then lower slowly with control. Switch legs and repeat. The mistake many people make is swinging the leg quickly. Momentum feels easier, but it teaches the muscles nothing. Slow and controlled movement is what brings strength back. If your knee feels sensitive, shorten the range and keep the motion smooth. Now we address one of the biggest hidden causes of falls: weak hip flexors. These muscles lift your thigh every time you take a step. When they weaken, the foot doesn't clear the ground well, and people start tripping over rugs, curbs, or nothing at all. Sit on the front half of the chair with a tall spine and no leaning back. Lift one knee, hold briefly, then lower slowly and switch sides. Keep the movement smooth and controlled. Breathing out as you lift and in as you lower helps your core stabilize and improves control. With consistency, many people notice their steps feel lighter and more confident. Next, we fix posture and upper body support. When the upper back gets weak, shoulders roll forward, the head juts out, breathing becomes shallow, neck pain increases, and balance suffers. Walking does not correct this. Pulling movements do. Sit tall, and if you have one, loop a resistance band around your feet and hold the ends. Start with arms extended. Then pull the elbows back toward your ribs, as if gently pinching something between your shoulder blades. Hold briefly, then return slowly with control. Keep the chest lifted and shoulders relaxed. If you don't have a band, you can still practice the motion by squeezing the shoulder blades together. Training the pattern matters. Finally, we come to the most important movement for daily life: standing up from a chair. This single ability predicts independence more than almost anything else. Getting up from the couch, the toilet, a dining chair, or the car all depend on this pattern. Sit on a sturdy chair with your feet slightly wider than hip width and toes gently turned out. Cross your arms over your chest so your hands don't help. Lean forward slightly, push through your heels, and stand up tall. Pause briefly, then lower yourself back down, slowly with control. The slow lowering phase is where much of the strength is built. If this is challenging, you can use your hands lightly or choose a higher chair at first, then gradually reduce help over time. You don't need to do all of this every day. A simple approach is to practice these movements a few days per week, taking about 15 to 25 minutes total. On the other days, walking or gentle stretching is perfect. Recovery is part of how muscles grow stronger. You do not need extreme intensity. You need consistency. Even moderate effort, done regularly, produces results faster than most people expect. As you practice, pay attention to how daily life feels. Stairs begin to feel easier. Standing feels steadier. Getting up feels smoother. That is real progress. If you have chest pain, dizziness, severe shortness of breath, or recent surgery, talk with your doctor before starting. During the movements, you should feel muscle work, not sharp joint pain. Adjust the range, slow down, or skip any movement that doesn't feel right for your body. Start with just one movement today and do it for 2 minutes. Starting is the hardest part, and once you start, the habit becomes easier. If this helped, subscribe and share to help others.